So good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our math class. And if you remember, yesterday we planned, and it was my planning also from the previous days that today we will start revision. And in this series, yesterday we plan to revise sets, especially in sets the word problems. Yeah, and the operation on the sets. These things we have to revise here. But before starting revision, I would like to ask to all of you, is there any problem in chapter number 4, means mathematical induction? Yesterday, I think we could solve only 4 question here, 3 or 4 question. So if anyone have any doubt in any question, let me know, and we can start it, we can solve these things, and then we will move for the sets. Because what I am thinking, that's being in a hurry to revise all these things, if we will just leave something, that will be not good for us. So if there is anything in mathematical induction where you are facing problem, please. Aryan Anand is there. He said something. Aryan Anand. Yes, Aryan, which question you are asking? 23 is asking. In question number 23, it's written 4 to the power n plus 15n minus 1 is divisible by 9. One statement has given 4 to the power n minus 15 plus 15n minus 1 is divided by 9. And one more thing is there, what I can see. And even you should ask, if you have solved, then you should ask at least one question. Till now, whatever question we have done, we got one thing, we have to prove that left hand side is equal to right hand side. We have not done any question where left hand side is less than or greater than the right hand side. And these questions are easy. I can't say it's very difficult. Like question number 28 is there, 29 is there. So these questions you should solve, and if there is any problem, you may ask. Ankit, what happened?
कुछ नहीं हुआ.
Ankit Kumar Singh, please.
हम देखिए जी.
Yes, Ankit, any problem is there? Some voice was coming from you. Let me do one more thing, because if they are getting any relief from our side, no, they are using it in other. No, they can't unmute themselves without my permission. Okay, question number 23. One student has asked this question. It's a PN. Question number 23. It's a PN. Is given as a statement. It is given 4 to the power n plus 4 to the power n plus 15n minus 1 is divisible by 15. This is the question, I think. Sorry, divisible by 9. Not 15, 9. Actually, if the sum number is given and which is divisible by any other number, like it's written, it is divisible by 9. if we are having such type of question, then I should show that 9 is the factor of this one. Yeah. If 9 is factor of this one, then definitely I can say it is divisible by 9. As I told you yesterday that 3 steps we have to follow. The first step, I put n is equal to 1, then I take n is equal to 1 such that 4 to the power 1 plus 15 into 1 minus 4, that is I think 15 plus 4 is 19 minus 1 is 18. 18 can be written as 9 into, you can say, which is divisible by 9. And if it is divisible by 9, then I can say our first statement, it is true for n is equal to 1. I can say or no. Therefore, I can say it's true for n is equal to 1. Now, as we have done, once again I am going to do. We have to assume that it is true for n is equal to k. So, what can I write? It's true for n is equal to k. If it is true for n is equal to k, then pk dot dot 4 to the power k plus 15k minus 1 is divisible by 9. It means that whole can be written as 9 into. I am taking here k. Is there any problem? Because in the other question I took m. Can I proceed with k or I should take m? Otherwise, some students will say, sir, you have changed the methods. Okay. If it is divisible by 9, it can be written as 9 into k, where k is n indivisible. This is all. Now we have to substitute n is equal to m plus 1, and we will show that it is divisible by 9. Okay. N is equal to m plus 1. What would be m plus 1? Can be 4 to the power m plus 1 plus 15 m plus 1 and minus 1. When I simplify, I find here p m plus 1 can be written as 4 into 4 to the power m plus 15m minus plus 15 and minus 1. As I told you previously, our requirement is there in this form. If I multiply by 4 here, because 4 is the coefficient of 4 to the power n. When I multiply, I told you the inner of we will multiply. So I will see that 60m is required. How much it is required? 60m. And how much we are having? 15m. So what should I do? What should I do? That 15m can be written as 60m minus 45m. It can be. One more thing you can see, when I multiply by 4, I can see minus 4 is required. I am having here 15 minus 1, it is 14. I want minus 4. So let me write one more line. It is 4 into 4 to the power m plus 15m plus 14. What I say? It's a 4 into 4 to the power m plus 60m minus 50m. And minus 4 is required. So minus 4 plus 18 I can write down. 14 can be written minus 4, and now I am going to take this one and this one together. And from these underlined one, I am going to take 4 common. When I take 4 common, so we will have now 4 into 4 to the power n plus 4n, sorry, It's 16, not 16. It's 16 plus 15n minus 4. And then whatever I am adding here is 45. Sorry, sorry. I told you 50 can be written as 60 minus 45. It's okay. Now whatever I am adding these two, if I take 9 come, I divide 5n minus. Due to negative sign common, that inside bracket will be changed. Now what I am going to do, as I told you many times, it was discussed that the second statement result we have to use. Our second steps result we have to use. In second step, what we have seen, you can see 4 to the power n plus 15n minus 1 can be written as 9 into a, because we had assumed it is divisible by 9. So at the place of this one, I am going to write 4 into 9a minus 9, 5n minus 2. If I take 9 out from all, I have now 4a minus 5n plus 2. Now tell me, if 9 is the factor of this one, therefore I can say it is divisible by 9 or not. Can I say? Say yes or no. Easily I can say that is divisible by 9. So I can say it is true for n is equal to m plus 1 when it is true for n is equal to m. Therefore, it is true for all value of n. It's okay. Anyone have any other problem? If you are having, please raise your hand. If anyone have any problem, you may raise your hand and we can discuss about the other questions. Yes, Aryan, you asked this question, na? It's okay. Yes, who is visible here? Anushka, Namita, Ayushi, Shashwat. Is there any other problem? Yes, Namita, want to ask something. Yes, Namita, unmute yourself.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, please solve question number 29.
Question number 29.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and one more is there. Anushka, unmute yourself.
Sir, last question.
31.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you try to solve 31? It is easy. That's why I am asking. When I'll take n is equal to n sin x and sin x, we will get left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay, let me do firstly 29 and then after 31. Don't worry. Question number 29, you can see we are going to discuss about the less than 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot 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 n is less than 1 upon 8 in the bracket 2m plus 1 the whole square. Okay, now listen me very carefully. When statement is given that p and such that 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot 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 and is less than 1 upon 8 and plus 1. This is our question. Sorry, 2n plus 1 the whole square. 2n plus 1 the whole square. According to the concept, what we should do, first of all, I'll substitute n is equal to 1 and say we will check whether this statement is true for n is equal to 1 or not. Am I correct? Say yes or no. Now, here you can take n is equal to 1. I have LHS, that is 1 and RHS really. What I can say, 1 upon 8, 2 into 1 plus 1 the whole square, that is 3 square is 9. Now see, this 1 is less than this. 1 is less than 9 upon 8, therefore I can say it's 2 for n is equal to 9. First step is over. Now in second step, what should I do? I'll assume that it is true for n is equal to m, as we have done previously. We will assume that it is true for n is equal to 1. So let it true for n is equal to m. So I may write 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 m is less than 1 upon 8 and 2m plus 1 upon square. This I assume that it is true for n is equal to m. Now, when I am going to take n is equal to m plus 1, then what will happen? Just tell me, please. Anyone? Anyone is there who are having any idea about it? Okay, don't worry, I'm here. Now you can take n is equal to m plus 1 and it is p m plus 1 can be written as, it can be written as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 m plus it will be m plus 1. Okay, you are getting me what I want to say. Any problem is there? Say yes or no. Now, as we have discussed, we will assume the second step result. What is the second step result? If at the place of this one, I am putting this one. So this one is what? Greater than this. Are you getting me? Not equal. If suppose that it is equal to, I can write it equal, but problem is that it is greater than. So when I substitute at the place of something which is more than this, then whole result will be what? More than the other one. For example, if suppose that I am having a plus c, and then after I am having b is greater than a. So if I am going to substitute at the place of a b, that result will be b plus c should be greater than a plus c or not. Because I am just substituting something which is more than b, more than a. C is same as the previous. Here also n plus 2 will become like that only. But at the place of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 m, whatever I am going to substitute, that is more than 8. So the whole result will be greater than, and it can be written as 1 upon 8, 2m plus 1 over the square plus m plus 1. Still no. Did I made any mistake here? Say yes or no. Is it correct or not? Not getting. Clear, it is correct. Why all of you are just mute? I think it is correct. Now, I may write here, when I simplify 1 upon 8, I am going to take common from here, that is 4m square plus 1 plus 4m plus, since I took 1 upon 8 come, that will be plus 8m plus 8. Are you getting me? Yes or no? Getting or not? Now, 1 upon 8, 4m square plus 4m, sorry, 12m, and plus, what I can say, 9. It is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9, 4m square, 4m, 8m. Now you can see this is 1 upon 8 m square plus square plus 2 into 2m into p plus p square. It is 1 upon a 2m plus 3 the whole square upon. Say yes or no. Is it? And when I will take n is equal to m plus 1, right hand side would be RHS at n is equal to m plus 1. You can see what can I write? 2 into m plus 1 plus 1 and 4 upon 8 the whole square. When I simplify it will be 2m plus 3 the whole square upon 8. This is RHS at what? N is equal to m plus 1, and the same thing I have got here. It means what? That left one is less than this, therefore it is true for m is equal to n is equal to m plus 1. Got it? What I can say, therefore it's true for n is equal to m plus 1 when it's true for n is equal to m. You can see if I took this result, this one is less than this, then only we have got all this. If I took it is equal, then we will not get it. So this this statement is correct for n is equal to m plus 1 when it is correct for n is equal to m. Got it? Anyone have any doubt here? Rashi, Akriti Tripathi, and Amika, you are not attending your class with video. Sorry. Where is Anushka? Namita, you asked this question, na? Got it? Any doubt? Okay, Anushka asked which question? Last question of this exercise, na? Actually, in this in last question, we have to use little bit trigonometry. Let me tell you. X is not a multiple of pi, and then after it's written sin x plus sin 3x, sin x plus sin 3x plus sin 5x plus dot sin 2n minus 1 2x is equal to, we have to prove that sin to the power sin square nx upon sin. This one I have. What I told you, first of all, I'll take n is equal to 1. Yeah. First of all, I'll take n is equal to 1, and then after we will see when I'll take n is equal to 1, I'll take here left hand side and sin x, and right hand side can be written as sin square and x means x upon sin x. It can be written when it is sin x. So what we have seen, left hand side is equal to right hand side and n is equal to 1. Therefore, I can say it's 2 for n is equal to. Either I am writing this one, or I can give the name in the starting that it is statement is Pn. So I can say P1 is true. Both words can be written, both sentences can be there. Either I'll write it is true for n is equal to 1, or I can write P1 is true. It's okay. Now, if P1 is true, then we have to assume that Pm is true, and I can say I can assume that it is true for n is equal to m. So what should I write? It's true for n is equal to m. Then sin x, sin 3x, sin 5x, sin 2n minus 1 into into x is equal to sine square nx upon sine. This statement we have taken it is true. Now I take n is equal to n plus 1 and LHS I can see sine x, sine 3x, sine 5x, sine 2n minus 1 into x plus. It is mth. Now m plus 1 we will put at the place of n. Then I think we will get now 2n plus 1 into x. What I am saying? Are you getting me what I want to say? When I substitute n is equal to, this is what I can say m plus 1. 2m plus 2 will be there and minus 1 to m plus 1. Now, at the place of all this one, I can substitute sine square nx upon sine x plus sine m plus 1 into x. This one we will get. Hope you are getting me what I want to say. Say yes or no, got it or not. Got it? Okay. Now, what I am thinking for each and every value of n, that denominator will be same, that is sine x. It will not change. Yeah. So I'm just going to inside this space here. After this line, you can see 1 upon sine x I can take common. When I take common, it will be sine square nx plus it is sine x and sine m plus 1 into x. Can I write or yes? What we want? We want in denominator, that is sine m plus 1 x the whole square. That sine square m plus 1 into x we want it. Now, tell me one thing. If I am just multiplying by 2 and dividing by 2, if I am multiplying by 2 and dividing by 2, so 2 sine x and sine y, that is cos x minus cos y plus, we will not get anything like that. Let me see what type of mistake I am doing here. That is n belongs to n, and definitely here after taking 2 common, it should be something. What I am thinking. Do one thing. You may just write here 2 and here also 2. So I'll get it. Now it is 2 sine x, and then after 2 sine square x can be written as 1 plus cos 2x or not. Sorry, 1 minus cos 2x, if you remember. Anyone have any doubt here what I said? 1 plus cos x can be written as 2 cos square x by 2. 1 minus cos x can be written as 2 sin square x by 2. So here at the place of x, I am having an x. So 2 time of this one, I will get 1 minus cos 2 and x should I get. Are you getting me? And if I use formula 2 sin a sin b, what was the formula? Cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. Is it? So I may write here cos x minus 2n plus 1 into x and minus cos x plus 2m plus 1 into x. When I simplify it is 1 upon 2 sin x, 1 minus cos mx. Here you can see when I multiply by x, So x and x cancel, 2 and x with negative sign will come. Cos minus theta can be written as cos theta. It will be cos 2 and x. Any doubt is there? When I multiply here, I'll get x and x will be 2x. So I think it is minus cos 2 times m plus 1 into x. You can simplify and you will get the same thing. What I do here, 2 times m plus 1 into x. Exactly, you will get this. Now you can see they can eliminate. Is it or not? And whatever I am having here 1 upon 2 sin x inside bracket 1 minus and cos 2x. The formula of cos 2x is 1 minus 2 sin square x or not. So it is in bracket 1 minus 2 sin square m plus 1 into x will get when I put this bracket 1 into 1 cancel. I'll get 2 sin square m plus 1 into x upon 2 sin x to cancel. This is the simplified form of the left hand side when I'll put n is equal to m plus 1. And right hand side also, what can I write? And n is equal to m plus 1. RHS will be, again you can see sin square place of n I'll put m plus 1 into x upon sin x. Now this one and this one, you see both are same or not? Both are same. So I can say that left hand side is equal to right hand side at n is equal to m plus 1. So I can say it is true for n is equal to m plus 1 when it is true for n is equal to m. Say yes or no. Therefore, I can say it is true for all value of m. Sorry, n. Where is Anushka? Anushka Gupta asked this question, na? I think she is not in class right now. Yes, Anushka. Unmute yourself.
Yes, I understood.
Got everything?
Yes, sir.
I think you are facing problem at this point in simplification.
Yes, sir.
Got any technique screenshot and we have done all these questions of this exercise. Now we are moving. It's okay. Now, as I told you, in sets, we will discuss about the operation on the sets. And if you remember, in operation on set, we have discussed about the union, intersection, and difference of two sets. And one more thing was there, the symmetric difference. So, if you are having any question to ask, please raise your hand. And first of all, you ask your question. What problem is there in front of you? That 1.4. Yes, anyone have any question to ask here? Have you revised or not? Revised. So, are you facing problem in any topic? I think you are knowing well what is the union, what is the intersection, how to find the difference. These things you are knowing. The new thing is there in class 11, that is the word problem. We are having some formula that cardinal number of A union B is equal to cardinal number of A plus cardinal number of B minus cardinal number of A intersection B. Same time it was told you if A and B both are disjoint set, means there is no any common element. In this case, cardinal number of A union B will be equal to cardinal number of A plus cardinal number of B. Am I correct? Now, I'm asking to you people, are you having any question to ask? Please raise your hand. From the word problem, if you are having, please ask. There are many questions, no? If you people will not raise your hand, it means you have not revised. Simply I am telling. No one is raising their even maximum are you attending class without video. I'm not getting why. Yes, Nehal, have you revised sets? Any problem? Now open your book and just tell me about the question number 20 of 1.4. Question number 21.4. Can you solve it? Okay. Is there anyone who are having any problem in these word problems? It's not looking nice, please. That Max Amishan, Asta Singh, Vijay Sharma, they are using class without video. Anushka, have you solved all this question? Any problem is there at any place? Any question? Then again, I should start that revision of the set like that. Now only what is the intersection, what is the union, these things I discuss here. No more question. Okay, let me ask Soumya, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, are you able to listen to me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Are you able to listen to me?
Yes, I can listen to you.
Okay, just explain question number 20 of 1.4. Only just tell me how to solve it, nothing else.
Sir, I have the old book.
You are having old book.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. I am reading question in front of you and then you can see this question is given there or not.
Okay.
It's written in a survey of 25 students. It was found 15 had taken mathematics. Got it?
It's given.
Got this question or not?
Yes, sir.
No, explain it.
Sir,
Tell me how to solve this question.
Sir, we'll take it as it's given that there are 25 students in which 15 had taken mathematics.
You're not able to listen, you speak loudly.
Sir, it is given that in a survey 25 students are there, in which 15 had taken mathematics, 12 had taken physics, 11 had taken chemistry,
Okay.
5 had taken maths and chemistry.
Okay, tell me, this question will be easy by solving A, B, C, D. I'm talking about small A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, Z, R. We will take that's capital A is the set of the maths students, capital B with the set of the chemistry students, and capital C with the set of the physics students. By which method you want to do this question?
Sir, I think that method will be easy. Small a, b, c.
Please.
So small a, b, c method will be easy.
Okay. That will be easy for us, no? So explain it. Let the other students know.
So we'll take
Ankit
Math.
Kumar Singh, can you solve this question? Yes, sir. Is there anyone who are having any doubt in sets? Especially I am talking about the word problem because I know very well intersection, union, all these things we had learned in class 7th also. This time in class 11th, we are learning it at a large level. but that word problem is totally new for you. Am I correct or no? Such type of word problem we had not solved in class 11. Sorry, in class 7th and 8th. So now it is new for us. That's why I am repeating the same thing. If there is any problem, you please ask. Snigdha, any question? So I can say that sets is completely prepared by each and everyone. Problem is there now that it is online class and I'm not able to give you question to do it just now. If it is offline class, so definitely I should give some question to do right now. Okay, I'm just doing question number 20. Should I? Yes, Dipti raised her hand. What happened, Dipti?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, please solve example 4 on page number 6.
Example,
4.
speak loudly please. Example number 4.
Yes, sir. On page 6.
Page number
6.
6.
Yes, sir.
Let me see the question, then ask. It is written if y is equal to x such that x a positive factor of the number 2 to the power p minus 1. This one you are asking.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Actually, only we have to do that y has to be written in roster form. Actually, y has given in set builder form, and that statement is given x as that x is the positive factor of 2 to the power p minus 1, 2 to the power p minus 1. This is the number where 2 to the power p minus 1 is a prime number. Now tell me to find these terms, I can take once p is equal to 1. Say yes or no. I can take p is equal to 1. I can take p is equal to 2. Not getting. Let me explain. The question is there. Y is equal to x such that x is factor of the number 2 to the power p minus 1 inside bracket it is 2 to the power p minus 1 where 2 to the power p minus 1 is prime. So the question is coming for what value of p it is prime. If I am taking p is equal to 1, and then 2 minus 2 will be there. 2 minus what I can say. That is prime second, the power p minus 1 is prime. So if I am taking n is equal to 1, listen me very carefully. So since 1 is the factor of each and every one, that's why I am not going to take n is equal to 1, because if I take n is p is equal to 1 to the power p means 2 to the power 1 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is the prime number. It's not, it is 1. 1 is not a prime number. 1 is not prime number. So don't think about it directly. You may write 1 is the factor of this. Now the next one you can take. If I am taking 2 to the power 2 means p is equal to 2. When I take here p is equal to 2, so 2 to the power 2 minus 1, that is 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. 3 is prime number. It means n p is equal to 2 we can take. Are you getting me or not? So when I take p is equal to 2, then here you can see 2 minus 1, it means the 2 will come and 2 into 3 will be 6. Yes, 2 into 3 will be 6. But listen me carefully what I want to say. I will not write directly 6 because that factor of 6 is 2 and factor of 6 is 3 also. But in your book, what has written? It's written 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot. Simply, he had taken the value of p as a different. Something else he has done. It's not written even what is given the positive factor of this one is, if this one is a prime number. So I can take, if I am taking 1, it is 0, that 1. If I am taking 2, it will be 2. If I am taking 3, it will be 3. Actually, what he has done for each and every value of p, what he is thinking that 2 to the power p minus 1 is prime number. The problem is there. You can see 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3 is 8, 8 minus 1 is 7. But 2 to the power 4 is 16, 16 minus 1 is 15. So 2 to the power 4 to I can't take, na? Are you getting me or not? 2 to the power 4 I can't take. 2 to the power 5 is 32. 32 minus 1 is 31. It is the prime. So 2 to the power 5 I can take. Yes. And when we will put the value of p here at the same time, I will put here also. So as I said, if I am putting 1, so 2 to the power 1 minus 1 is 0, and that I will get 1. 1 is the factor of each and every one. Then I can say substitute 2 to the power 2 means p is equal to 2 answers. So I get here 2 to the power p minus 1 is 1. Then I am putting 2 to the power 2, it is 2 to the power 2 I will get. If with all these I'll get 2 to the power p minus 1 also. I'll get or not? Not getting. You're not getting all these things, na? Listen me carefully. They both are 2 to the power p minus 1 into 2 to the power p minus 1. Is it clear? This is the factor of this one, and this is the factor of whole. This one is also factor of whole. Am I correct? So when I substitute the value of p as 1, so I'll get here to the power 0. This is 1, and to the power 2 minus 1 is 1. I'll get here 1. If I am putting n is equal to 2, so 2 to the power 2 minus 1 is 2. Yes, and 2 to the power 2, 4 minus 3 is 1. So this one is another thing, but 2 to the power 2 will be the factor or not. 2 to the power, when I put 3, so 3 minus 1 is what? 2. 2 to the power 2 will be the factor or not. And side by side, this one is also factor of this one. Both are written in the form of multiple. Na? I have to write all the factors, positive factor of this one. So I said if I am taking n is equal, p is equal to 1, p is equal to 2, p is equal to 3. So here I will get 1 into 2, 1 I will get, 1 I will get about 2 I will get. And side by side here also, if you are substituting all these, so I will get something. Suppose that I am putting here 2 to the power 2. So I will get here what? 4 minus 1, it is 3, it is prime number. If I am putting p is equal to 3. So 2 to the power 3 is what? 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 is also prime number. So this one will be written like that one. Because it is the prime number, so it will be written like that, and in your book also it has done the same thing. What he has done, it is started 1 to the power 2 like that, and then last it will go till 2 to the power p minus 1. For different value of p, all these will be the factor of this one. Side by side, one more thing he has written, if I am taking this one as a factor, now 2 to the power p minus 1 as a factor, we can take or not? Say yes or no. Still you people are simply sitting, not getting. Listen what I said. This one will be the factor of 1. Once I took n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, and then both are the factor of this one. Now I am taking both together. So once I am taking that p n is equal to what I can say, p is equal to 1. So 1 into this one we will get. If I am taking p is equal to 2 to the power 2 into 2 to the power 1 into 2p minus 1 I can get. If I am taking 2, so one more element 2 to the power 2 into 2 to the power p minus 1 I can get or not. Still, if you are not getting, let me tell you like that. If I am having a number, suppose that 15, 3 into 5, 3 is the factor of 15. Say yes or no, and 15 is also factor of 15. Yes. So this one, what have I underlined? I took this one only, 2 to the power p minus 1 for different value of p. And then after, from here you can see, I am taking both these together. I took p is equal to 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, 2 to the 0 is 1. I took p is equal to 2 to the power 2 minus 1 is 2, and this one is there. I took p is equal to 2 to the power, 3 minus 1 is 2 to the power 2 I got. Now this whole is working as one element. This whole is working as one element. Are you getting me? So dot 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 till where we will go? That is dot 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 to the power p minus 1 and inside to the power p minus 1. Any problem is there? He has not taken value of p here. It is always a prime number. So for different value of p, this will be changed. This value will be changed. As I told you, if 15 is there, 3 to 5 I have written. So 3 is the factor of this one, 5 is the factor of this one, and 15 is also factor of this one. So first of all, I took the first one and the last one, and now all these will be taken as an element, then it will be written as a roster. Any problem is there? Actually, in the book, it's not explained how he is directly he has written the result. That's why I think he has faced a problem. Anything more? Where is Dipti? It's not visible. Yes, Dipti, got it? Okay. Is there anything more to ask? No. Okay, once again, I am requesting to all of you, please go through the sets. If there is any problem tomorrow before starting the relation, you may discuss about the sets. I know very well that in word problem, you may have some problem. So please go through it, and tomorrow definitely we will start relation and function. It's okay. Thank you. Have a good day.